Hello there, this is Bawkers. It's September 19th, 2022. And I haven't really made an update video. I decided to go for a walk since I pulled an all-nighter last night. And I just felt like I would make a little YouTube video because I haven't done that in ages, really. Showcasing an update of my life. So I should clarify that, let me just pull something out of my pocket right quick. This thing I got in my hand, this key. Basically, I live in my own place right now. Yeah, basically, I'm living by myself, and I've actually been like this since August of this year, and it's been like about a month. So I'm basically just trying to figure out like what I do in my life from now on. And of course I was absent on YouTube for a little while. I had some personal life problems I had to deal with. It lasted for like a couple, like I would say maybe 2 years, that I had to deal with some life issues. I don't want to go too in depth right here, but basically you know, things weren't good. I managed to situate myself a bit. Like I was able to like record some SMT videos and things like that, little clips, but I didn't really do much. But yeah, so if you're wondering, am I going to be making more videos? Or I think the answer is half yes, half no. It's kind of difficult to explain, but essentially I don't have much interest in making YouTube content anymore. You know, it just isn't something I really want to focus on now that I have to you know, just have to live with my own responsibilities in life. Nowadays it just, I also don't have as much free time as I used to do. Like I have a job right now, so that's basically what I focus on. In my life, I can't really speak that much today, but I didn't get much sleep. So yeah, basically I might upload some random video maybe like 8 years into the future or something, but this channel is gonna be basically abandoned, and I didn't want to leave everyone who is constantly subscribing, because I've noticed, because I haven't necessarily quit the channel, like I just haven't been uploading. Like I've been watching YouTube videos and subscribing to people and stuff like that, but I haven't really actually made content myself. But that's just not something I really have interest in anymore. And so yeah, basically if you want to go see much more content outside of this specific video, or I just want to update some things. So what have I been up to lately? Well, I've been trying to focus, like I've been trying to quit spending on games myself, because I was a bit addicted to buying video games. It's really not a habit I really wanted to do. Like, you know, when I first started to like get my first job, which you saw me do videos of like me unboxing like bootleg stuff and things like that, like bootleg game cartridges, that was me getting a little bit too out of hand, and I realized that that just isn't a good idea myself. So I've been kind of quitting doing that myself, but I've been starting to slowly get more into anime. Like I watched a couple of animes recently. Like there's the Jin King of Bandits anime, the Seventh Heaven OVA, which is about a kid and his bird that basically goes to prison, and they have to basically escape out of that, and they go into like dream worlds and stuff like that. Then I also watched Summer Days of Cool, which is an anime where a kid finds a stone that revives a kappa, and it basically lives with the family throughout the movie, and stuff happens. And my personal favorite recently, I've been watching a lot of Made in Abyss, which is a bit more of a darker anime, where basically a group of kids start mining down to this large cave called the Abyss, and they meet mysterious beasts. Eventually they find deep and dark secrets that go on in the Abyss. But yeah, I'm basically getting more into anime recently. I've been getting less into gaming in general. Now you might be wondering, are you bawkers? I subscribed to you recently because I saw your Shin Megami Tensei videos. Yeah, I apologize for saying this, but like I'm not really that much into SMT that much anymore. Like I got into like probably like late 2020, early 2021. I got really into the series. I started playing Devil Children Black Book as well as SMT4, and those I really liked. But I tried playing SMT5 and I hated that game. Like, this is probably gonna upset people, but I just didn't think it was strong as SMT4. And like, even if you compare it to Nocturne, I didn't really like that as much. So, and I didn't like, I saw Soul Hackers 2, like I didn't buy it, but I saw footage of the game and it didn't really appeal to me, so I'm kind of like not really into SMT that much. But yeah, really, I'm just finding new hobbies and interests. And also I'm trying to like have less of an online presence as well. Like I've kind of like abandoned accounts and stuff like that. You know, I want to like focus more on like stuff that I'm going through in my life. So you know, it was fun, you know, meeting people on YouTube, like talking to people and stuff like that, but I kind of want to like focus more on my own personal things I have to work on myself. I mean, I probably only have one specific place that I'll probably be active on. That's probably gonna be Discord. But yeah, other than that, you aren't gonna see me that much online, really, outside of Discord. As for what I'm doing in the forest, I was watching a couple of videos. Like, I don't know if you're familiar with Electrical Beast, but he did old Super Mario 64 Let's Plays, and one of his last videos, he recorded at a more looked like a park, and I thought if I record some nature footage, that would probably be a great send-off. Actually, this is a freaking dead end. I'm gonna backtrack. So yeah, I don't go in this forest often. Let's see, anything else I could talk about? Because there's still some time. I've got like, it's been like 8 minutes and 30 seconds. Let's see. Yeah. I would say this is really tricky. I would also say that, you know, I have been trying to focus more on having more creative works. Like, I've been focusing on like making art. Usually it's like personal works, not really stuff I brag about too often. But yeah, I've been focusing on basically trying expanding hobbies that I haven't been as strongly as into, because these aren't exactly new hobbies. I've been into anime and art, like, obviously for like quite a number of years, probably like nearly a decade or so for anime, and art is basically ever since I was very young. But I've been trying to expand on those interests myself, and yeah. So I don't think I have anything else to say really, other than I'm glad I was oh yeah, I got another thing to say. I am kind of not as happy with my older videos. Like, honestly, I cannot cannot bear to look at the stuff I made like a year ago or 2 years ago. Like I could probably like handle watching like the earlier stuff, like the Ace Attorney online videos I did, as well as like, I don't know, the very first video, like the Dragon Drive music video. But like other than that, like I don't really like my content that much anymore, so this is probably gonna just anger a lot of people who subscribe to me. But I just do not have the same interest, like I'm not as dedicated to this type of stuff as I used to. Because keep in mind, I think I made my YouTube channel in 2017. I could be wrong. I think it was 2017. I was in high school at that point in time, which obviously I graduated, and now I live on my own and have my own job, so it really isn't that much of my interest to work on YouTube anymore. But yeah, honestly, I don't know what to say. I've been probably repeating the same thing over and over again, but really yeah, so I probably won't be checking the YouTube comments on here, probably won't be checking anything. I'm probably just going to like sign out of my account and like probably leave it there. Like maybe I'll come back probably like 8 years or something like that. I cannot guarantee. I might be have the account long abandoned. I might create an alternative account and like maybe nobody will know that I'm on that one. Who knows? But yeah, I apologize for anyone who's actually interested in the content I produce, but it's just not my personal thing anymore. So the only thing I can say is, I guess we had a good, let me calculate, it was like good like 5-year run, I think. So that was half a decade. But yeah, well, I'll be getting out of this forest, and I'll be uploading the video when I get home. So yeah, not much else to say. That's all. See you someday.